morning everyone, I hope you're all well. We are up and out this morning. The kids have been awake pretty early. It is currently 17 minutes past 9 and we're heading out to the shops. My dad is just on his way over. He has some work to do in the house for us. Joys of having a joiner as a dad. So we are going to disappear out for a little while. We have to go to the shops. I'm actually going into IKEA first of all and then around our shopping centre for a couple of things. I will try and take you along. I'm heading out for some home things. We'll just see how that goes. And then we have quite a lot on over the next few days actually that I thought might be nice to just take you along, show you around and hopefully have a little catch up as well. Hopefully by the end of this vlog I can show you my vision for these wardrobes. Basically we're bringing this section up and then we're going to box in the top so that it's flush with the ceiling. They did have something similar in the show home but we've obviously changed the doors. These are from IKEA. This is the PAX units and we have completely customised them inside. And then obviously we have our handles to put on. We are hoping to have this done by hopefully the end of today. And then quick update on our kitchen diner. This area is looking a lot more homely now. Obviously we spend so much time in here, so I did want to make this a priority to having it looking a lot more homely. Our table has arrived finally. I'm so pleased with this, really love it. And then this little area, we had this couch delivered. This is from Dunelm and yeah, I just really love how this area is looking. This tree is not actually going to live here. It's for our main living room, which is currently getting painted, so I've just moved it through here for the time being. So yeah, this is how this area is looking. The only thing left really to do in this space is to paint this wall. I'm going to have this kind of feature wall and then obviously sort out our lights because this is not the vibe. Last week in primary 1 I have organised some little thank you gifts. These ones in particular are just for her little class helpers. Isla's obviously only been in primary 1 since January with us moving back from Australia, but they've all been so amazing with her and her confidence has just completely grown. So I have got some little gifts. Now I actually had this printed, obviously it's a Galaxy chocolate bar, and I just thought it was super cute to have it personalised. The bar itself was less than £2 and then I got this online and I think it was £2 as well or something like that. And then I seen this in a little boutique that I was in. I thought it was so lovely. Thank you for helping me grow. And they can obviously just put it on their keychain or even a bag or whatever. So yeah, very small cost and I just think it's a really nice thoughtful gift. And I obviously get Isla to write the card. Same for her other class helper, pop them in those little bags. And then her teacher, who has just been an absolute diamond. I really, really love her. and obviously so grateful for all her help. I got her a personalised Starbucks mug because she absolutely will need a coffee or 10. And yes, this is personalised. I got this on Etsy. I really love this. I think it's fab. Completely personalised. It's an official Starbucks mug as well, so obviously she will get discount when she is in the store, and I just got her a little gift card to go along with it. Again, I've seen these little kind of gift card holders online, so I actually purchased that myself, and then I just got this obviously in Starbucks. Now I only put £5 on it. I think people will probably put more, but the cup itself wasn't expensive, but it wasn't that cheap either, so I just thought that was a really nice gift. Isla'll be so excited to give her that. And then, how adorable, I just found this in the box when I opened it, but Isla's obviously made a little bracelet which is in here, and this card, which is so cute. Let me show you. So, I mean, her writing's even coming on so well, but look, thank you for teaching me, I think that's trying to say, Mrs. Holmes. How adorable, so sweet. And then she's obviously made a little heart and she's put on it from Isla, and then up here she's put Andrain, who doesn't attend school, but so cute. So I am going to pop that in the little bag with it because she's so thoughtful. And then yeah, the card for the teacher, I found this online, again on Etsy, but super cute. So I'll get Isla to sign that tonight. So something I definitely mentioned a couple of times in previous vlogs when we lived in Australia was about things I miss in the UK, and one of the things I mentioned were gala-days, and I know I have a few Australian followers, so this part of the vlog is definitely for you guys. We are of course at the end of June, and this is normally when a lot of the gala-days will take place. Now where I grew up, we had our gala day on a Saturday, which is a day for a local primary school aged girl to be elected as queen, and this always takes place on a Saturday. There are bands, processions, there are huge floats, and of course there are the little fairies and flower girls, and it's such a fun day. However, if you are from Bo'ness, then they have something called a Children's Fair Day, and this takes place on a Friday. Now, it is very important that it's not called a gala day, it's called a fair day, and it's on a Friday, which therefore all the gala days take place on the Saturday. Now, this is something that has been going for over 100 years. It originated as a kind of celebration of the miners, and in 1897 they changed it to include children, and this is of course when the Children's Fair Day began and became a thing, and over the years it has just got bigger and bigger. I actually think it could potentially be the biggest in the UK, if not Europe. I would have to check that, but it's so big and it's so amazing. Tonight being Thursday night, it is classed as the Faireen, which of course is the night before the Children's Fair Day, and this is a night where everyone comes along to see all the archies, because if you have a child in the fair procession, then for example a fairy or a presentee or a guard, a champion, there are so many different character roles, and if your child is obviously doing that role, then you have the opportunity to create an arch for the front of your house. Now an arch can be anything from, you know, like a floral arch around your door, to the more extravagant arches, which of course you have all over Bo'ness, and some of them are just amazing and they take a lot of time to build. Usually what happens is people will hire a piece of land on a farm and they will begin building this at the beginning of the year. So yes, that is 6 months worth of building an arch, and then it's brought in to the house usually 3 or 4 days before, and then it's made up in the garden, and then of course people like us go around and get to witness all of these incredible arches. And I thought it would be quite a nice idea to take you along and more so for all of my Australian followers, but also those that are in and around the area of Bo'ness to see, because they are genuinely just amazing. And I personally love the Fairine. I think that could be my favourite. But tomorrow we are going to the Bo'ness Fair, and I am also very excited about that. I will do my best to vlog that too. But let's get on with tonight. So first of all, I am heading to the Queen's Arch, which is always the biggest. I will try and put some previous year's arches just for you to get a feel of how big we are talking. The Queen's Arch has been getting built over the last, of course, kind of 3 or 4 days. I feel like I've seen it getting built and put together. It came in on a crane, so I mean I am definitely expecting something quite big, but I'm heading down just now because it does get super busy and I want to see it first. This is Queen Sophie's Arch, and obviously this is incredible. Look how big this is. Just amazing. I will actually be down here later on this evening because this is where everyone will gather tonight. Sometimes they have like music and things playing, but it will be very busy. So hopefully this way you get to see it and appreciate just how big this arch is. Goodness, how much detail has gone into this. It's just amazing. It's really just amazing how big these arches are. This must have taken obviously so long to build, and already it's getting quite busy here. I'm going to have to move because the road is due to close soon, so people come from all over obviously to see the Queen's Arch. Every year they have been obviously very big, and I can only imagine how much money, time and effort goes into building something like that. And the scariest thing is it literally comes down in a matter of days. I think it will obviously stay up over the weekend, and then on Monday I'm sure it starts to come down. Something that big, I literally would be having it up all year, staying in it, renting out rooms. I'm heading away just now because it is getting very busy, but I'm going to get the kids and we're going to have a look at some of the smaller arches. I mean, I say smaller, obviously they are still pretty big, and it's ones that we have seen going up over the last few days. People put so much effort into them, and yeah, I just really want to have a walk around and see some of them and obviously take you along with us. We've spotted our first.
Can you hold them?
Yeah.
And they'll be shot.
Oh, how lovely was that?
I know I've got plates now. Ooh, stick and...
On this. I found a cat. Yeah! Whee! And home. Update on our wardrobes. They are looking fab. This is exactly what I was hoping for. They have obviously been boxed in up here and around the side. They were lifted up and they've been put on a timber frame, and then this will all be painted. So he's actually managed to get both of them done, and I'm so chuffed with how they look. Obviously these wee bits have still to be filled in and then obviously painted. We have handles to put on, and we need to decide on a colour for the wall, which of course we'll then paint. We'll paint the MDF the same colour. But it's all coming together just as I had hoped, and I'm really excited to see how this looks when it's finished. For this area in here, that was one of the reasons I was at IKEA, was to get an idea of what I want in here, and I'm thinking a round mirror. The little clip that I had put in gave me some inspiration, but round mirror, not so much a dressing table because we don't have a lot of floor space here. So I don't want to clutter it up too much, but I'm thinking potentially maybe a nice table with, you know, an ornament or some flowers or something with the round mirror. And then we will get our lights and everything put in. But this is what I had hoped for, and he's done amazing. So I'm very lucky to have my dad, who has very kindly come today and done this. He is knackered, so he's away home. But I am really chuffed with it. And yeah, I will keep you updated on this. I of course will show you once it's all done, but it's coming together just as I had hoped. Here she is! Yay! Are you ready for the fair? First fair day?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm ready too.
Let's go! This is where the crowning will take place. The Queen, obviously all the fairies, everyone will sit up here, and she will be crowned. Currently they are just piping in all the schools. I think there is 3 schools in already, and that's another school coming in just now. And obviously it's getting very busy.
So huge happy fair day to our little